Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Drama Surgery Podcast. In this episode, I am doing my monthly Watchlist digest, which is basically where I talk about the dramas that I am watching, the dramas that I have finished watching, the dramas that I will start watching soon. And so it's really just me talking about dramas that I guess normally wouldn't cover or do a full length episode review of. And so this is like my chance to like talk about all the dramas. So the first drama I am watching is The Matchmakers, which is starring Rowan and Choi Yeon. And this is a drama that I feel like when it first aired, I wasn't that interested. I watched the first 3 episodes or so and I was like, yeah, I'm dropping it. I'm not watching anymore. But as time went on, I ended up actually liking it. So I am now on episode 9 as of the time I was recording. And oh my god, I actually love this drama. Like, it's turned out to be so amazing in like various ways. So if you're one of those people that you dropped it like in the first 3 episodes, I think you should give it another shot. Watch it to like the 6th episode, and then if you still don't like it, maybe then you can drop it. But I think it picks up a little. So I'm currently enjoying it. I'm enjoying Rowan's acting. I watched him in Destined with You and I really liked him in that as well. Even though a lot of people do not like that drama, I'm one of those people that I really actually liked this other drama. So I think I was kind of still putting him in that headspace when he started Matchmakers right after. I could not get into it immediately. But actually now I can because his character is hilarious. Like, he's getting character development as time goes on in this drama. But honestly, his character is hilarious. Like, Rowan is actually really good at comedy. He has a face for it, which is shocking because you would not expect him, given how tall and handsome he is, to have a knack for comedy. But he's actually really good in that aspect. So a lot of the things or expressions he makes in this drama is like what keeps me going. He's very funny and he's the comic relief of this drama. I also like the female lead, Choi Yeon. I think she was the one in All of Us Are Dead. So she's a face I've seen before, and here she's, oh my god, I have to say she's the cutest female lead I've ever seen. Like, I have seen a lot of female leads and I have liked a lot of female leads, but she's the first one I think that gives me this charm, right? Like, when I see her and I'm like, oh yeah, I guess I understand why the male lead is so into her almost immediately, right? Because she just has this charm that I don't think I've ever seen in a female lead, especially when she puts on the full makeup and she's in her Yojutech like outfit, right? She's so beautiful, and so she's actually very pleasant to watch. She's just so cute, right? And so she also helps me get into this drama, right? Because her acting is also just fantastic. And I mean, I have to say, it's little things here and there that make this drama kind of work, or has been making it work. The three Meng sisters that are the old maidens that they are trying to set up, watching their own love story and the progression of each person's love story has been good, right? The youngest sister, for example, I really like her and the like female lead's brother, right? And I look forward to seeing more of that dynamic, right? I mean, as of episode 9, he has already rejected her, right? And so she's going to go ahead with being matched with number 24, I think. So, I want to see how that will play out, because even though he rejected her, I know he still likes her. So it's going to be very interesting. Her character too, like the youngest daughter, I mean, they all have such good character. They really wrote the characters well. But the youngest daughter, she's also Huarok, right? The writer. So, just her personality too really shines. Same with the second sister, who is kind of more abrasive and more like, she'll tell you like it is. She's also very fun to watch, right? And even the elder sister as well. The other sister, she's the only one I don't know, and I guess it's still a mystery. She's the only one that we kind of don't know who our match is. Given that Rowan is actually the like one that has the matchmaking like magic to him, like his chest hurts when he sees a like perfect couple. We've not seen him have that with any guy or any person that has talked to the like eldest sister. So I mean, for now, there's speculation that he will be the crown prince, which is pretty young. I mean, I know for the time it makes sense, but the age gap just, I feel like, isn't making sense. But we'll see. Maybe he's going to also get that like chest pain when he sees them together. Because I really don't know where they're going with that storyline of her meeting the crown prince. But we'll see as time goes on. But yeah, other than the Meng sisters, I mean, you have the female leads like family, right? And so you have her brother. You also have our in-laws, right? And I really like our in-laws because, especially our mother-in-law is a very interesting character, and they have very interesting dynamic that makes me keep watching, because for all the things that our mother-in-law has found out about her, that she's doing this, doing that, is like leaving the house and stuff like that, she's never been once angry. I assume it's because she's built up affection for her over the time that, our female lead took care of her husband, which is, her son. But still, it's very interesting to me that she's never once censured her for anything. Like, it's a very good relationship they currently have, right? Even though, for example, the female lead is not the biological mother of her child, right? So, like, it's very interesting in that sense that, like, she's so supportive and she's very defensive of her, right, of her daughter-in-law. And I'm not too sure, because she's also the one that's planning to kill the crown prince. But there's really some mystery to it that I don't know what it is yet, right? For example, who killed the eldest brother-in-law? That is the female lead's eldest brother-in-law, right? And why is it that the left minister does not want his wife to know that they are reinvestigating that case? So this is my theory, right? Let's hear my theory. It's possible that the mother-in-law is only doing all these things because she thinks maybe the king or the king's family had a hand in the death of her eldest son. But maybe, in fact, it's actually his father, like that is her husband, that actually committed the crime, right? And that's what's motivating her, because otherwise, I feel like it doesn't make sense, because her character, when she's with the female lead, is so different from what we see when she's with the left minister and, plotting all these things. It doesn't strike me like she's an evil person, or that she's like extremely ambitious, right? So I don't know what the issue is yet. Like, we are still trying to connect that dots, and we'll know more as, we'll find out what Yodritek knows, the actual Yodritek, not like our female lead, the fake one. But yeah, all that is like just driving me. This drama is really good in the mystery aspect. The comedic aspect is really, really good. I really like the king as well. He is that complete piece in the comedic duo with Rowan, right? When he's also on screen, he's also really, really funny. And they just insert comedy in here, so it's never too serious, which I like. I feel like I spoke too much about the Matchmakers. I feel like I should have covered it. I might cover it in a separate review. But moving on, the other drama I am watching is the Chinese drama starring Miles Wei, titled I May Love You. I am currently on episode 7 of that drama, and I am really, really enjoying the drama. I mean, Miles Wei, I didn't watch him in Only for Love because I couldn't stand that drama, but I can watch him in this. I have to say, first of all, I really like the intro of this drama. The female lead, though, she pissed me off for a bit. The way she changed tune when the male lead rejected her, like as if she expects him to have known that she liked him, even though she never told him that, right? She told him once, and the minute he said, we're not suitable, she went nuclear. And people would disagree with this. They're like, oh yeah, they like her, she's refreshing. Yeah, I like her as well, but in that aspect, for once, it's the male lead's kind of personality that I can kind of relate to more, right? At the beginning, he's like, oh, we're not suitable, right? Because of what he thinks suitability is, right? And he slowly changes his mind as he realizes that he actually likes her. But the way she reacted was like, I don't understand. So there's that one aspect that I don't really like. But regardless, Miles Way keeps me watching. He's just so handsome. Like, there's just something about him that it's funny because I feel like I never seen him in historical dramas. Is it just me? I feel like he only does modern dramas, or maybe, I don't know, but that's something I've realized about him, that I don't see him in historicals at all, right? But yeah, that's the second drama I am watching. The third drama that I am watching is, well, let's do third and fourth together. But it's really just the third because I am dropping one most likely. So Park's Marriage Contract and My Demon. There are two dramas I aired over the weekend. I am currently on episode 2 of both dramas. And not to compare, but I'm going to compare. I think Park's Marriage Contract more. Issei Young and Benyok, they just work for me in the way that Song Kang and Yu Jung just don't, for some reason. I don't know what it is, but I just enjoyed the first episodes of Park's Marriage Contract more, right? I really liked the various fantasy element that they brought in, and how she traveled through the different worlds, right? I really, really like that scene. So I like the scene where as they are like putting her in the well, about to kill her, obviously, how like time freezes and just the way or the rendition of the moon changed in that scene. It went from like a regular moon to like a blood moon, and it was just like that scene just sold me. As well as like the CGI of her going through the two worlds, right? It kind of reminds me of this scene in Happy Marriage, As Long As We Both Shall Live. It has that exact same like crossing over time through water kind of thing, or at least the way it's shot looks kind of similar. And if you watch the two, you kind of know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, I tried my demon as well. I don't know, I'm not feeling their chemistry yet, but I'll probably keep watching it because again, Saturday, what will I watch anyways? But still, I am liking Parks Marriage Contract more. And then the next drama I am watching, this is a drama that actually I just watched like 2 episodes like yesterday. Like it was almost just on a whim because I saw that it was out and I was like, you know what, 10 p.m. at night, let me just check it out, right? And it's titled A Journey to Love. It's a Chinese drama that just started airing. I think the name of the male lead is Liu Yuning. Like he's a singer, I think. Because I know he sang one of the OSTs I really, really like. I think. And so this is his drama, and honestly, first 2 episodes very, very good. Like it caught my attention so quickly. It's kind of what My Journey to You thought it would be in like the way the female lead is written. The female lead in My Journey to Love reminds me more of the second female lead in My Journey to You, right? Because it's like they're assassins and everything, and like there are different tiers of assassins, right? And I think the female lead of A Journey to You has more of the like personality, the coldness, the uncaring kind of vibe that you get from the second female lead in My Journey to You. So I am loving her character, right? She's kind of easy to watch, and also like the male lead too is like very smart. He's a schemer and he seems just very, very smart, even though it doesn't appear that way at first, right? But from how the world is set, you can tell that that is what people think about his character, right? That he's super smart, right? And able to get things done. So we'll see how that goes. I don't want this to be too long, so I think I'll just go to the dramas that I might start watching later this week. I'll probably start watching Boyhood, which is starring Im Shiwan, as well as Tell Me That You Love Me, which is starring Jung Song. So those 2 dramas are 2 dramas that I am going to start watching probably this week. I'm really excited for Boyhood because it kind of reminds me of that like weak class or weak hero class 1 kind of vibe. So I'm looking forward to those. And yeah, the drama that I currently like finished watching a few days ago was Kunning Palace. I did a separate review about this, and Kunning Palace was okay, but I feel like the end kind of fell off. I don't know what I expected from the ending, honestly. And I think this is partly because they had kind of a short time to like wrap everything up. Like it worked out well, but I don't know. I wanted, like, no one ever gives me that satisfaction of revenge, right? Like, yeah, he managed to like kill his dad and all those things, but like, no, I want like super, super satisfaction when it comes to the revenge, and it's dramas just never, they're not able to fulfill that. The Glory was not able to fulfill that. Love Like the Galaxy was not able to fulfill that. And this one, Kunning Palace, also was not able to fulfill that. And I don't know what I'm looking for, honestly. I'll tell you when I find this. But yeah, that's a drama that I finished watching over the weekend, and it was also very, very good. You can check out my review of the Kunning Palace in the previous episode of this podcast. But yeah, that's really it for this episode. It's actually a lot longer than I thought it would be. I think the Matchmakers deserves its own review. And so I might do that when it finishes airing, if it's actually ends the way I want it to end, right? And actually works out well, I will review that drama. Well, yeah, this has been the Watchlist Digest for this month. Thank you guys so much for listening to this episode. Have a nice day. Bye.